Hello, welcome for. Oh, hello, welcome to Batman animated figure. Same bat time, same bat channel. This is the last animated figure I have for now. I didn't. In the shop where I got this, there was a Mad Hatter, but he cost 120 Hong Kong, and that's $20 more than Batman. I thought that was stupid. He's the Mad Hatter, for God's sake. Why does the Mad Hatter cost more than Joker, Catwoman, Mr. Freeze, Scarecrow, Phantasm, Batman, and Robin? Especially if Mr. Freeze is like 80. I don't know how they price these things, but I mean, yeah, 100 Hong Kong, that's super cheap. $7. No, $1 is about 7.8 Hong Kong, so you can divide that. And yeah, these are really cheap for what they were brand new until I opened them. Collectors are gonna kill me for opening these, but they're toys, right? Toy Story argument. Yeah, and especially Mr. Freeze, he's way cheaper. He's like another $20 cheaper. Christ. Well, this is the Mr. Freeze Batman and Robin, I guess, from the season 3 logo right there, because that's when Batman and Robin movie came out. My God. Mr. Freeze, Mr. Gillido. I think that must be Spanish. Rocket thrusters and anti-aircraft mode. He's got a lot of accessories. Mr. Freeze suits up for battle. Fit peg on backpack into hole in his back and precision viewing visor over his helmet as shown. That's a clunky dialogue. Clunky text. He is armed and dangerous. Dangerous. When you load the disc into the giant launcher. Seriously, they got room there. Couldn't they put dangerous? Oh my God. Equip Mr. Freeze for rocket thruster air assault. Fit peg on yellow launcher support into hole in backpack and load missiles into hole on sides of launcher arms. Oh God. The battle rages when you convert the launcher into a fearsome anti-aircraft emplacement. Mr. Freeze takes his best shot at Batman and Robin Dual Force team when you press the plunger. So, there's on the back you got that Batman vehicle, which is called it's a repaint of. Wait, some of these packets have that. Huh. Oh yeah, it's a repaint of something. I can't see anything on these back back packages. Oh, seriously, I can't find it. It's sorry. You must have seen it in that Kenner toy catalog, which you can see in one of my videos. Anyway, Battle Batman Robin Dual Force with 2 dangerous weapon systems of his own. Mr. Freeze poses a diabolical threat to the citizens of City. It will take all the firepower and cunning to defeat Batman and Robin. So, okay, so on the bottom you also got, some reason, look for Superman figures. No thanks. I like Batman. I'm kidding. Turbo Surge Batman, Vector Wing Batman, Airstriker Robin, and Mr. Freeze. So you can combine all of the accessories that they come with into a giant vehicle, sort of like a Power Rangers thing or Super Sentai thing if you're Japanese. Yeah, so go ahead to the actual figure. First of all, this thing is pieced underneath the plastic tray, so it's sort of a slightly different way of packaging it. If you take this out, it's got a pretty cool sort of Batman logo on the back. And then you've got a separate set of instructions, which is identical to that on the backpack. So I guess they figured that lots of parents or kids would chuck away the packaging and keep just the instructions, I guess. The packaging has these little plastic tape that doesn't leave any residue on the actual pieces, so that's good, but also keeps them in place so they don't fall all over the place when you get them out of the packaging. So, this version of Mr. Freeze looks very similar to the the original Mr. Freeze figure from the series. In fact, it's identical mold. The only color differences I can see is that instead of purple feet, he has silver. The original one has black arms and black legs, and purple hands in the original, and he has just slightly different. So they just sort of recolored him a tiny bit and gave him new accessories. Oh, zoom. So Mr. Freeze overall looks okay. One downside is his head looks like there is articulation, but I can't move his head glass. I can't even take it off. Like, oh no, Batman's got me. He's pulled my glass off and I can't breathe. I can't do that. So that sucks. You'd think you'd be able to take this thing off, but I'm gonna break it if I keep pulling anymore. It's not even tightly in place. It teases you like, oh, you can maybe get it off, but no, you can't. Just forget it. You can't turn his head and you can't take this thing off, and that's a bummer. That sucks. Terrible. End of review. No, I'm kidding. But he looks the part. He looks like Mr. Freeze. Does the chest bit have different than the original? Yep. He's got an extra yellow paint in the middle instead of silver like the original. And yeah, overall he looks okay, but as soon as you want to do any want to get any functions from him, that doesn't happen. So you got this first piece, which I mean, it looks okay. It's transparent, one-piece plastic, which is one thing to be concerned about, because the way you snap this on is where you put a peg on his back, and you're supposed to bend this plastic. It's really fighting me right now when I'm bending it. And you can sort of get it in place. Okay, so you get it in place, and this plastic is fighting my hand. So I know for a fact that I'm bending this plastic, and when it doesn't want to bend. And that's not good, because it means that if you play this for a long time, it's going to start to break away at the plastic. So because the plastic wasn't molded in this shape. So that's something to be concerned about. So and doesn't he look goofy with this? They really should have painted this transparent blue slightly just to make it look like it's an actual thing and not just ice. Can he stand with this thing? Yep. By the way, there's quite a few missed paints here and there on this figure, so the overall sort of quality controls might have suffered a little bit. Because you got two of these, I guess the cannons. Again, it's just transparent plastic, two of them. Of course, you got the disc launcher, which also has a peg on the back, but I'm not sure what that peg is for. Oh no, wait, the peg goes on the backpack, but yeah, I'm not sure what these two slots are for. They fit the cannons, but doesn't seem like they're supposed to go there. Stick this thing into his back, if it would let me. Okay, so he's got that thing going on, and then you peg in the cannons as well. It's starting to become the most bulky and clunky backpack I've ever seen. Alright, now Mr. Freeze is all set to go, but can he still stand? Oh, can he? Bend him a bit forward. Oh, leave his arms front. Oh, yay. So it's time to see how well this thing has functioned. Sorry, Joker, it's you again. It's okay. Chill. Okay, that was definitely way better firing than Bane's arms. Let's try that again, see how far I can actually go. Just put my hand out the way. That's not gonna happen. Alright, Mr. Freeze, sit down. Good. So we can fire pretty well. Note the patterns on this disc is pretty decent, I guess. Overall, the accessories look okay, but my god, it's very flimsy. It's just random peg on peg action, and I guess it's okay, but it's just a bit. My god, you know, it just seems a bit excessive. but again, it's okay. I'm sort of wondering if these two bits fit anywhere that might go with the big vehicle that you see in the other pictures on the back of this packaging. So yeah, that's it for Batman Animated Series figures for now, until I get more, if I do ever see more. I'm not going to get them on eBay because, you know, really expensive on eBay, but if I walk come across a shop and I see a few random figures just lying around, then I'll get them. That shop also had a lot of other random DC figures from different series. It's just, I'm a fan of the animated series. It's my favorite cartoon of all time. And the other figures they had were sort of, there were some Batman and Robin movie figures. Oh Jesus Christ! There were some Forever figures, and also some random comic book ones. I might pick them up, but let's see how the views go on these reviews. If they're decent, then I'll have reason to pick up more Batman figures. So subscribe, suggest, and comment below, and of course, take care and have a nice day. Bye.